change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo.
Today we are headed up to a local lake because there is a fairly easy mountain bike trail that we can go around. I think it's 6 miles all the way around, but it's fairly easy. We've got Michael today, so we can take him on a mountain bike trail because it's been a few months since he's been on one, and the weather looks awful. Supposedly the rain is supposed to hold off until we are probably done, but we shall see.
When we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind.
So it doesn't look like an amazing day. You can actually hear the thunder. We may get wet. I guess we'll find out.
Yes.
At least it's not hot. You're just working hard. It's pretty, right?
Yeah.
Look at all the dirt. I broke it in. Yay. So, as you can see, it's really raining. But it missed it in the very beginning. It was 6 miles, like the first 4 miles, it was nice. It was just like misting, and it's been so hot, it was like, oh, it's like a mist fan. But now my gloves are soaked, my feet are soaked. But we had a good time. Okay, currently we are on our way to our rental house that's in this town, and we're gonna do a walkthrough. We haven't seen it in 4 years. And I'm hoping that when we go through, it looks pretty good. Now, we have pretty decent property managers here, and they walk through like every 6 months. But we've had really bad, what's the word? Bad
experiences with other rentals.
We've had really bad experiences in a different state with the house that we just left. They didn't do walkthroughs. They didn't take good care of it. They didn't make the tenants, you know, leave the deposit. They would give the deposit back, and there was all kinds of damage and stuff like that. So we're hoping that that is not the case here, and I guess we'll see. Okay, so we went. Our property manager did not show up. I think there was confusion between today and Friday with the tenants and with our property manager. So we actually did get to speak to the tenants, which was kind of strange because I didn't think that they would be here. But she had a lot, the wife had a lot to tell us, things we were not informed of by our property manager. So she invited us in, but I think to protect us and to protect the tenant, we should wait for the property manager to go through. Yeah, we're not really happy. She said some stuff about the previous tenants and what the home looked like when they moved in. And I just said, you marked it all down, right, on the pre-move-in sheet? And she said, yeah, she was super meticulous. So, I mean, there's documentation protecting them against damage. So I guess in like 4 days we'll find out what our house looks like, because I don't want to be on the hook to pay for something that the previous tenants should have had to pay for. Hi, Kennedy. Hi. You got a bottle? Good job. All right, round 2. We finally got the confusion with when the property manager was going to walk us through taken care of. We went by and we actually spoke to the tenant again. There were a few more things that she had said. We had a lot of questions for the property manager. We walked through. She finally sent pictures, which I don't think were sent to us before the new tenants moved in. Originally yesterday I thought, oh well, they're going to be here probably till the summer, and it might be us living in it by the summer, but it looks like they're vamoosing pretty quick. So there's a lot of questions. Do we rent it again? Do we sell it? Do we hold on to it to live in it? Guess we'll see. But we were a lot happier with the way when she explained it, what they were doing. So anyway, it seems to be not as bad as I thought. Thank goodness.
It looks like a fairy dust. Right, Dad? Dad? Does
Yes.
it look like...
So today we're headed to the beach. We thought finally it stopped raining. It's probably a really good time. Michael hasn't been to the beach in 4 years. So, and it'll be Kennedy's first time, so it should be fun. Problem is it's kind of a busy weekend, and there's supposed to be like a festival over the next few days. So hopefully we can actually find a spot and park and actually enjoy the beach. So I guess we'll see. So I grew up about 30 minutes from the beach my whole entire life, and I'm not really a beach person. I know people love the beach. It's beautiful, it's pretty, especially where I grew up, but yeah, I'm more of a mountains person, and I've actually talked to people that are from the mountains, and they always talk about how they super love going down to the beach. So I guess to each their own, and people like what they're not used to seeing all the time.
What are you doing? Is it your first time? Hi. You don't know Cappy. Hi. Hello. You don't know what to do in the sand, do you? Kennedy. Don't eat the sand. Don't eat it.
Found this. I have no idea what it's from.
It's a piece of a sand dollar.
That's cool.
We're done. We're headed home. Did you have fun?
Yep.
It looks like everybody got a little bit of a sunburn. We didn't stay very long because, you know, baby and the sun, but we had a good time. It's hot. There's lots of people. We're all salty. I wanted to do a quick recap of the week. Yes, I am in a barn. Yes, I am sitting on a tractor because this is the quietest place right now. Everybody's everywhere at the moment. But I wanted to recap a little bit of the week. It seemed like a crazy week too with the rental property. And so when we were on our way the second time to the rental property to like actually do the walkthrough, they finally sent us pictures of the previous tenants move out. Y'all, I was like horrified. I kept scrolling and I was going, my husband was getting so mad because he was like, what's wrong? I'm like, the bathtub is black. Like, oh my God, their dog chewed the whole entire windowsill in the living room. Like, I was expecting from what the tenant had said that it still looked like that they had done nothing. They hadn't replaced anything. The carpet was torn. Just, it was bad. The marks on the walls. But when we walked through, it looked a lot better. So I know, well, actually, we were also told there was a dumpster after they moved out. So I'm like, did they leave everything? Like, what kind of tenants did we have? You know, the yard doesn't look great. The grass, of course, doesn't look amazing. The bushes, the flower beds, everything is not the way that I would want it. I was pretty upset it looked the way that it did. And we have an HOA, so when the bushes get too tall, we get this nasty gram that's like, your bushes are too tall. I'm like, great. So we have to let the property manager know, to let the tenants know, hey, can you do something? So that's a problem. I know the neighbors weren't super happy. Too many cars parked in front of the house and not in the driveway. Like trash can, we would always get the trash cans aren't behind the fence or in the garage. So that was a big pain in the butt all the time because I was like, great, we're gonna get fined because they're lazy. But everything worked out. It really didn't look bad. And I was looking around and I kept thinking, you know, if we move back, if this is where we come back to in a year, all I need to do, because I was actually expecting like the whole house needed to be gutted or whatever, but it just needs paint. It needs new carpet in the bedrooms because I'm not keeping that. Not after what I saw the carpet looked like before it got cleaned. Yeah, I'm not putting my kids on that. But pretty much paint. The carpet, I would put in a new sink and a faucet because I don't like the one that's there. The appliances are still doing well, knock on wood. They told us that, you know, with the next group, you need to like paint and do the carpet, replace the carpet. And I was like, no, it looks fine. It's not that bad at all. Like, it's fine for renters, but if we come back within the next year, I don't want to put in new carpet and paint and then I have to live on top of, you know, a renter's. Like, if I'm going back in it and we're gonna put in new carpet and paint, it's gonna be for us, not for somebody else. It's not disgusting, it's not trashed, it's fine. So we talked about that and you know, what we could do, but it would be nice. And the thing is, like, I'm literally, like, I'm resting my forearm on the steering wheel right now, so it's hard to keep it steady. But the longer we're here for another week and some days, and the more we're here, we're like, oh yeah, I forgot what it was like to be around nice people. I forgot how nice this town was. I miss the fellowship we had at church. It's just a nicer place to live. And yes, leaving where we were before, you know, thinking, oh, we're headed out to the Southwest, this is going to be an exciting adventure. I guess because we've had so much drama and so much stress that part of us is just like, can we just stay here? Can we just stay? Like, whatever. We can have them, like, bring our stuff back here. But I'm not looking forward to it. And I think that's just the stress talking. That's just, you know, I have the help of my parents right now. And like, hey, Mom, can you watch her so I can do X, Y, and Z? I'll be gone for an hour. Can you help me with this? Like, or my mom saying, oh, I'm going to the store. Need anything? Saves me a trip. So there's things like that like I'm gonna miss because I'm not gonna have any help, and I think that's partially why. And I'm craving normality, you know, that same schedule every day, you know, doing school, getting up, you know, keeping the baby on the schedule. Like, I miss that, and I'm having a hard time because we're just kind of like in vacation mode. And 3 weeks of vacation mode, and I think I'm going to be a little crazy, but we're trying to relax. It's not really happening. We're actually really tired and not sleeping great, but we've gotten to do a lot of things, and we've taken Michael to do things that, you know, 4 years ago he did, but doesn't really remember. So adding to those experiences, Kennedy's getting to do some of that stuff. Yeah. I'm having a little anxiety about moving now because I'm thinking, great, we have to drive like probably 3 days. Stay in a hotel a couple nights with the cats and a baby and an 8-year-old, 2 vehicles, pulling a trailer. And then when we get there, I get to unpack. I don't know. It should be fine. So, if you like this video, if you like seeing what's going on in our crazy life right now, please hit the like button. That way I know that you're enjoying it. If you're not subscribed, please do. I am so sorry that I can't keep this steady right now. The steering wheel's actually moving. I guess I should use 2 hands. You're not already subscribed, please do. And hopefully we will have some more adventures to share with you soon. Bye. Also, if you have any encouraging words, please leave them below. We can kind of use them, and keep us in your prayers. Bye.